solid so far this season, but tonight obviously gave up 2 goals on the penalty kill. What are your thoughts on that? What did you guys think went wrong? Was there anything in particular?
Well, it's disappointing. I think we're 90% clicking and 90% coming into this, and I think it was something that all of us we felt pretty good about. But they got pucks to the net. The first one was a beautiful move and a great shot, but I think they got pucks to the net, and something we need to get done in our power play.
Coach, what was it like coming out here and playing outside?
You know what? I loved it. I really did. It was on the bench. I sort of caught myself just watching, and sort of felt like when I grew up in Edmonton, it was a kid. You'd go to the rink, and as a little guy, you'd sort of wait for your turn to get on, and all the bigger kids would go on. They'd like give you a shift every once in a while. I sort of felt like the same thing. Like I would really love to play. It seemed it was a great night. It was a very cool atmosphere. I would have loved to have been out there.
Guys, what was it like for you guys?
It was an unbelievable experience. I mean, unfortunately, we didn't get the outcome that we wanted, but just being out there at just such a big stage, and, I mean, it started to snow, and it made you smile, and it was surreal.
I think it was the conditions. It was kind of cool to play in something you don't face every day, and so it kind of took a little more mental preparation to kind of focus on the ice being a little worse than we're used to, and wind and snow a little bit there at the end. So it was really cool to see an awesome experience.
Coach, what can you say about the level of competition that Neumann provided this year? Do you think they're the best team you played so far?
Well, they've certainly proven it. They've won an NCAA Division III championship recently, and I think they're ranked 8th, I believe, in the nation right now for Division III. So they certainly deserve that. I thought they had some guys. That was a beautiful goal. I can't remember which one it was, but they're a very good team. We expected that. So, but I thought we hung in there. I mean, I would like to have another crack at them. But I think they're a very good hockey team.
Anything in the works for next year in that regard?
I don't think so. I think we're regulated. Next year we're regulated by NCAA rules and the amount of contests we can play. So it's a lot easier to do it this year than it will be for next year.
Any more questions for the players? How to get out of here?
I mean, what was it like to step up? Obviously, you guys been kind of dominating teams at Club D1. Now you come up and play a team like Neumann. I mean, what can you take away from a game like this?
I mean, it shows what we're going to be experiencing in the years to come, I think, and it was a really good experience to play against a higher level team than some of the teams we've played in the past. And the tempo was a lot faster. And, there's more hitting, more contact, stronger players. And I thought it was a great experience for all the guys, and just it's showing what else there is, what the next level is all about.
Kind of keeps us level-headed. I mean, playing in our league, some of the teams can keep up with us, and coming out here and getting killed. I mean, not killed, but 6-3 win is a pretty good win in hockey, and keeps us level-headed.
How do you guys keep focused and keep wanting to win after? I mean, you played 2 D3 teams this Winter Classic's now over, back to ACHA. How do you stay motivated to finish out the season?
I think it's just the nature of an athlete. I think it's our competitive drive is going to keep us going, and our end goal is something we've been working for all year, which is the national championship. So I think we're going to keep our eye on the prize and use this loss as a little motivation moving forward to win these games.
Any more questions for the players?
Taylor, what can you say about coming back, your first game back? How do you feel out there?
It's nice to be back. I mean, nice to be with the guys. It was fortunately an outdoor game, but it was good. Felt good to be back.
On your first goal, can you walk me through that?
Good shot from the point. I mean, Tommy and I pretty much simultaneously touched it, and tip and went behind the goalie.
Katie?
That was my question.
Any more questions from the players?
What kind of adjustments did you have to make, like playing in those conditions, the perception, looking at the net, the weather? What kind of adjustments were made?
The light was a little bit different. I mean, the ice was a little bit faster, a little bit more crisp. The puck just felt different on your stick. But I mean, after a period or two, you got pretty used to it.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting going out in warm-ups and kind of feeling that a little bit. I think the biggest difference from indoors and this rink was the peripheral vision that we had. Looked like looking up ice. It was kind of a little bit harder to see the puck with your peripherals, but as the game went on, as warm-ups went on, you got used to it.
Taylor, was this your first time playing outside?
Yeah.
From California?
Yeah.
What do you like? Did you like it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I loved it. It was, I mean, like he said, it was an unbelievable experience. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever get a chance again, but I mean,
definitely something I'll remember.
It's like one more question for the players. Like question for the players, and then let them go.
What are you guys focusing on going into your games this weekend?
Definitely work harder and get 2 W's coming out of Oklahoma. Definitely, do our best to get those 2 W's.
You guys have any more questions for Coach Godowski?
Yeah, do you think the time off between this game and the Liberty series really made you guys sluggish out there? Do you think the team was affected at all by the length of time between games?
I think our practice this week wasn't great, and I think you can attribute that to the length. But I know Neumann had to play 2 games beforehand, but sometimes it works differently. Sometimes you come back very fresh and ready to go. So I don't think I can't say that's the reason at all. I think you can show some rust. I think we did, but at the same time, we played a very good team, and I think they exploited our rust. Put it that way.
How much practice time did you get before this game?
We had 2 days.
Are you at all concerned about the emotion of a big event like this, then the quick turnaround having to play 2 quality teams in Oklahoma?
You know what? No, because I believe it was Kirk Collins who answered the question very, very well. That I think he said, keep your eyes on the prize. I think this team all year is pretty. Their goals have been very well defined about having a great year this year. And Kirk Collins twice now has said that he's come out and said he wants to win the championship.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them that feel that way. He's a senior. There's a lot of people involved in the program that this is the last year in the ACHA, and that's very important to them. So I don't think that being motivated to do as well we can back in our league is going to be a problem.
Logistically, what's the schedule for the next couple of days getting out to Oklahoma?
Well, we leave tomorrow morning. We fly right out of Philadelphia and check in, and I think we'll arrive sometime in the afternoon. We'll have dinner, go to bed early, get up in the morning, and have a pregame skate and play at 7 o'clock at night.
Can you say anything about the goalie performance today?
You know what? I thought actually when you asked the question, someone asked a question about the differences. I thought I saw both goaltenders losing pucks that were shot from outside that were high. That's what I thought I saw. So I don't know how easy or how difficult it was. I think that there's both of them would have liked to have a few back, that's for sure. But I don't know what I can attribute that to. I don't know how different it was for them.
Just quick takeaway, what's the thing that you think they can improve on the most coming out of this game?
You're talking about our team
Yes,
in general, or the goaltenders? Our team in general. Well, there's things that we actually worked on all year that we've stressed, and they're little basic things. And I'll just give you one example about when we do we have to get the pucks behind defensemen. We worked on it all year, and we haven't played too many teams that when we haven't done that have made us pay. It has happened a couple times. There are some very good teams in the ACHA, and in 2 games we paid for it. Against a team that's very skilled like this, we paid for it again tonight, and I think that's just one area that you keep telling your child, don't touch it, it's hot, don't touch it, it's hot, but until he gets burned, it's really hard to learn, and it's sort of like us. So it's something that we've recognized all year, but we haven't had to pay for it, and that's one aspect we really have to get back to.
Let's put that same question up for the goaltenders then.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a goaltender. I like looking at wins, save percentage, and goals against. And I don't know how difficult it was for them. It might have been because I don't know if you saw what I saw. I thought I saw both goaltenders surprised sometimes when shots were coming in from a long way. I know Drazo from the first goal, the first shot on it, I don't think he saw that at all. So I'm not going to tell them how to do it. We just have to get wins and a better save percentage. Officially, I believe the shot count was 22. So 6 goals and 22 shots. Great.
A couple more questions.
What did you take away from seeing Holster, Wolchek, and Kirchhoff?
Yeah, they had a very good game. They got 3. I think they could have had more. I thought they played very, very well. I guess right from day one they showed some synergy, and I think they enjoyed being back together. I thought they played very well.
One more question.
How much did you miss Bryce?
Yeah, it would have been nice to have him, and it would be interesting if he wasn't here, if we would have put that line back together. But he's an excellent hockey player. He has a lot of speed, and I think he's a great player for us. It would be nice to play such a quality team as Neumann with him in the lineup. But hey, that's hockey. You're going to have injuries.
Is there any timetable when he's coming back?
I believe he's supposed to try it after January 10th.
Okay.
So